So I want to go back to maybe a little bit more of an emotional, heartwarming story. Again, a project that taught me something about the power of what we had built, gave me a different lens into what we had built. And this is a project by the name of the Viper. And as you can possibly tell, these are super young dudes. They are high school and middle school students. And the thing that they're trying to build, this thing called the Viper, is sort of emblematic of the thing in the background. So there's a fuselage of a two-seater Cessna, and they wanted to convert that airplane into a flight simulator. So I don't know about you guys, but when I was in my teens, I was not thinking about building a flight simulator. Anybody else? Right? I was like thinking about music and other things, and certainly not thinking that ambitiously. And so, they've raised more money than I've ever raised on my own platform. I think that's kind of amazing. 383 people, which arguably were probably friends and family, but strangers as well. And there's a story of one stranger that I think is deeply important to me, and I think, again, emblematic of what I would say is the nature and the heart of the world that we're living in, and I think the thing that I am hopeful for in terms of the future. And that story goes something like this. There was a woman who had backed the campaign. She was a mother. And she decided to share her motivation behind backing the campaign. Right? She didn't know these kids. She had nothing to do with them. I don't know where in the country she was, but she had nothing to do with these kids. And the story that she shared was that she hoped that one day somebody would see in her kids what she sees in these kids. Right? Effectively, the act of paying it forward. Right? But I think what was even more important, what it taught me, right, as a designer, as an entrepreneur, as a technologist, as a founder of this platform, which is arguably pigeonholed too often in economics and capital, the thing that she taught me, that she reflected back, was that the power of that capital that was moving back and forth, the dollar that she gave these 5 kids to build this crazy project, was really an expression of something more than the money that she gave. And that was an expression of courage, and actually something even more powerful than that, which is love. She has a love for her kids, and she wanted to kind of express the love for her kids into these 5 kids.